Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. As always, join the Patreon, join the Discord, join the Reddit.
Subscribe to the YouTube, dude.
Yes, please subscribe. We're losing subs like Callan moving to Austin.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't make
It doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense at all. They got more subs.
We're
or less
losing subs like how Brendan Schaub sells merch.
That's true.
He can't keep a surplus. He's always selling it out, dude.
That's right. Yeah, all those drive fast all gassed all those drive fast all gas sweatpants. Those move so fast, dude. Faster than the cars.
That sounds like if Holocaust survivors started a bike club.
Drive fast all gas. That's fucked up.
I'm so sorry.
Because of the gas part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gassed.
Gassed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. You got to be careful.
I know.
These days.
Yeah.
Anyways, how are you?
Also, we're on to September 20th, is it?
Yes.
We're doing
The 24-hour stream.
Oh, cool. You have to amp it up.
Yeah. So September 20th, it's a day that will live in infamy. It's one of the most important days of this podcast,
Of YouTube history.
of YouTube history, Dallas history, Dallas Improv. What's it called? Addison Improv?
Oh, yeah, Addison Improv,
is
yeah.
a big day for them.
Mm-hmm.
Huge day for a lot of folks. Most importantly, big day for you because we're doing the 24-hour stream of the Gringo Poppy. We're going to watch it 55 times. We've done the math. We're not numbers guys, but at 55. We're going to have guests. Marg, Sean McCorkle, Alan Strickland Williams, maybe Brendan Walsh. Also, I think Oathman and Blue Shorts of the IDM pod, if possible. May anybody else? Will BC come on? Probably not.
Oh.
But that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then pitch us guests. We'll ask anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll ask Janae.
We'll ask your mom.
We'll ask your mom, your dad.
Elizabeth
Boss.
Marsden.
We'll ask you so she can piss herself laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Successful egg.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know, just too many names to mention that we'll ask. But yeah, September 20th. So tune in for that. I always forget. Thank you for reminding me. But anyways, how are you?
Oh, dude, I'm doing rough today, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yesterday was a long day.
Why is that?
I had the worst tooth pain of my life.
Oh, so that's why you went. Because
Yeah.
you texted me saying, going to the dentist, I might not. What did you like?
I was like, if I don't make it, you know why.
And I just assumed like it's been a while since you've been, so you're doing a bit.
6 years, dude.
6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Longer than we've been doing that. That's like 2 of our pods lifetimes.
Yeah.
That's and it was the tooth hurt so bad that you had to go in.
Yeah, dude, it was real bad yesterday.
Which one was it?
Well, here's the thing. My molar was hurting yesterday, but you know, pain isn't an indicator of where the issue is.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that still. Maybe that is true.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, yesterday my molar was hurting. So what I did was like, I had got coffee and I was like drinking coffee and like every time I drank coffee, it would not hurt. So I was like, oh, okay. So let's just drink all day then. You know what I mean? And so I would drink and then I would be writing and then be like, oh my God, ow, my tooth is hurting. And then so I'd drink more and be like, oh, finally some relief, you know? And then start writing and then, oh shit. It's just like constant all day pain.
Yeah.
And so I just kept drinking liquids yesterday. I went to the restroom so much yesterday. And eventually I was like, I got to go to the dentist. As much as I hate them, I've talked shit about them before here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hold back, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not friends.
You and the dentist. No.
I am friends with my dentist that I went to go see today.
I've made a new friend, right? Because you haven't
he's
been to the dentist.
He's been my dentist since I was a kid. Yeah.
That's so funny. You haven't been to the dentist in 6 years and you went back to the dentist that you went to when you were a child.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When I was a teenager, probably, I went to this dentist that I like a lot. I like my dentist a lot.
Okay.
But when I was a child going to the dentist, they did too much work on me, dude.
Oh.
They just overworked my mouth. Pause.
So it was a different dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From being a child.
Childhood rip off, and then you found somebody in high school.
Yeah, like after high school, like more college.
College.
Yeah.
That you trusted.
And that they were like, what the hell? What do they do to your mouth? Immediately lost all trust in dentists. But I gained trust in this dentist because they said, what the hell did they do to your mouth?
Right.
Not great beds or teeth side manner. But I was like, what do you mean? And then they're like, you got a lot of weird looking fillings in here.
Oh, no.
And so
That's the worst.
yeah. And so that's the dentist I choose to go to.
So, like, but when you went to that dentist, the high school, college dentist, he was like, what the hell did they do to your mouth? Then you wait 6 years to come back to that same guy, and he's like, what did you do to your mouth? Right?
No, they were pretty chill with my mouth. They were
okay,
like,
good.
they had like x-rays of 2019, which feels like a fucking decade ago.
Yeah.
They had x-rays of 2019 and now, and they're like, they don't see much difference. And
Oh, good.
in my mind, I was like, that's a score,
Yeah.
you know? So he told me that I do have a birth deformity where there's like a flap underneath one of my teeth where bacteria can get in. I think I have an infection. I got antibiotics today. Long story short, since you're rushing me, you're trying to silence me, dude. And I think the antibiotics are working. My mouth, still a lot of pressure, still hurts. I got to go see a fucking specialist now on Wednesday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A specialist.
For a root canal. But
Oh, no.
I'm going to try to avoid a root canal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a specialized dentist that like does root canals.
Endodontic or some shit like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. That sounds like a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
If you had said endodontic, or a period of time in history, the endodontic period.
And if you're going to fucking correct me in the comments, I didn't graduate. So who are you correcting?
Not an orthodontist. That's a person.
No.
Yeah, because they put on braces.
Yeah. Endodontic, something like that.
Endodontic. I didn't know that root canal people had different names.
Mm.
My teeth are good. They're small.
Mm-hmm.
Or I have big gums. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, birth defect?
Yeah, he said that there's like a little flap like underneath this tooth here where it's easy to...
Side tooth.
Yeah,
Not the
side of the two front teeth.
Okay.
And it's dead. My tooth is dead.
But what does a flap mean?
Like there's like a little piece of gum that it's easy for bacteria to get in.
Oh, so like you have loose gums.
Mm-hmm.
A little flapping.
Yeah.
Flapping back there. Flappers.
Mm-hmm.
And then bacteria got in there and it left you scathed.
Mm-hmm.
So your tooth is dead, but your gum is not dead.
The nerve ending of my tooth is dead.
What does that mean? Do you know?
It's basically a root canal because that's what root canals do. They kill your nerve ending.
I see. They fix the dead tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens when they fix
They give you a crown.
a crown to make it look like a tooth again
Yeah.
or something? So it's like I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're going through this.
Yeah.
I'm laughing a little bit, but not at you. So they have to get rid of that tooth
Mm-hmm.
and give you a crown. You know, Blue Shorts has like two missing. He has two fake teeth. Is that the same thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just know that I got to go to the endodontic. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that.
Endodontic.
Yeah.
Endodontic. That's like a fucking Ninja Turtle or like a rapper. There's a lot of things it could be.
I had one fake tooth, but it's not there anymore. It's gone.
What?
I have a hole right here, right there.
Oh, so just a hole instead of the fake tooth.
Yeah.
It's a good place for a fake tooth because you can't see it.
Oh, dude, love it. I actually have fallen in love with the hole in my mouth, which is kind of crackheady to say, but I'm down.
Did it happen because of the way your teeth were treated as a child?
It happened because of me not going back for 6 years because they were fixing it in 2019. They were fixing it,
Yeah.
like the issues with my mouth. But I was like so jaded by the dentist because of just that one comment. Like, what do they do to your mouth? I was like, I'm never coming back to any dentist. Fuck the dentist, dude. You know what I mean? This is the deep state. I'm fighting against it. You know?
So you said I'd rather have a hole?
I didn't say exactly those words, but my actions would indicate that I probably had said that at one time because I've had this hole for 3 years now.
Mm.
And it was basically it was a temporary tooth that they had put inside of me.
Right.
And the temporary tooth eventually fell out because it was temporary.
Were you sober when this happened?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
sober in 2018.
2018. Okay. So the sober choice to
Mm-hmm.
have holes
Yeah.
or a hole.
Well, alcoholism isn't about the liquid. It's more about the brain.
I see. What does that mean?
I
In reference to the
act
teeth.
very stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
With alcohol.
With
or without.
Yeah.
Okay. So no effect really.
Yeah.
You was drunk, sober, you'd have been like, hold, let
Yeah.
it happen.
I'm
dude.
still fucking squirrels. You know?
Squirrel. I'm having sex with squirrels. Dennis. Yeah. Good. Cool story, bro. I'm out of here.
But that's basically it. I went all the way, like, I do not trust that. I was looking at dentists in this Seattle area here. Did not trust any of them. And I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So I went back to my childhood dentist. I called them yesterday and we were like, you want to come tomorrow? I'm like, this is why I love you guys.
Oh, it's really lucky to be able to like just get right in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times dentists is like, yeah, well, we'll try and pencil you in or whatever.
And then they were like, do you need medication today? Yeah, this was yesterday. And I was like, nah, I'm good. At like 4:00. And literally when I hung the phone up on them, I got here and it was the worst pain I ever experienced my whole life, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like, it sounds like a chin side effect. You know how chin's like heart attack or his heart is always crazy and shit. They're like, you gotta fucking take care of yourself. The worst pain you've ever felt in your life?
Mouth wise. But like when they asked me, it's like, yeah, it's a 10. That was a 10. Yesterday was a fucking 10 in my mouth. Pause.
What did they give you to, like you said, antibiotics?
They gave me antibiotics today, but last night I just got Advil and I took 3 Advils every 3 hours.
They didn't give you like high strength pain medicine or nothing?
No,
like
ibuprofen does the job. Like,
okay. Oh, okay.
When I would take the ibuprofen, I was able to like go out last night and be fine for like 3 hours, and then the pain came back, like, and then put the 3 more in my mouth. Pause.
Yeah.
Woke up today. I slept for 10 hours because I think I took a lot of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
And I slept for 10 hours. Woke up and didn't really have any pain, just pressure, like the same feeling I have right now all day.
Right.
And I only took 2 Advils today, but it was just like, not even because of pain. It was just like, just to avoid pain.
I wonder why cold liquid makes it feel better.
Yeah. I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
You drink like a Sure shot.
Well, because it's an infection. So like I got an infection in my gums basically.
Oh, no.
Like bacteria.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why they gave you antibiotics.
Yeah.
So an infection in just your top gum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man.
And also at the same time finding out that this tooth is dead.
And you got to go to the endodontic. I was very close to taking a picture of my teeth and sending it to you and be like, ask him if it's small.
Oh.
But I was like, he's got I don't know what he's doing. I didn't know it was that serious though.
Oh yeah, it was bad, dude.
And when do you see the endodontic?
On Wednesday.
So
it's like, dude, they just have like an open schedule. It was like meant for me to come through. She was like, we have availability in October, but do you want to come Wednesday? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to come Wednesday, dude.
Write in the comments what you think the doctor is actually called if you disagree with endodontic.
I mean,
sounds right to me.
Also acknowledge that I did not graduate.
My dentist stories are boring. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But just random pain right away out of nowhere.
I mean, no, it was like pressure building up for a little while.
Oh, okay.
But like, I was like, this will go away because it usually does.
Do. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the dentist. Like when I feel pain in my mouth, I'm like, I'm not going to the dentist. Dude.
Why would I do that?
Also, I'm not advocating for people to have the same view as I do. Love your dentist. Go to the dentist. I wish I would have went to the dentist more.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the way I look at it is like you only get a certain amount of teeth and you're lucky because like you have one tooth missing, but it's in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if it was in the front, that would be a lot worse, right? Like fake, like a bunch of like your two front, they're both fake.
Yeah, but I probably would have got that done though too.
That's true. You would have just gotten like Matt Rife teeth or whatever.
Yeah. Well, like the one in this is caused from doing too much work on fucking teeth, dude, when I didn't need it. Like I've also been not going to the dentist, brushing my teeth every day, flossing every day for 6 years.
So you floss and brush your teeth every day?
For reals?
You don't?
I do, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you have to. I hope
so.
I've always done that. Yeah.
Some people don't do that at all. They don't floss at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm like, that's bad.
But they can get away with it too. Some people can get away with it.
For the early part of my life, I didn't. And then one of my friends was like, you don't floss? And I was like, yeah, well, I mean, it's flossing. They were like, floss.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? And for whatever reason, that sunk in. And ever since then, I just floss every day.
Yep.
And also the dentists, they treat you so much better when you floss.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you think dentists, they want you to have problems, you know, like they're like, you know, they're fucking with you and they're working on you as a kid. They're like, oh yeah, you got so many problems and issues. They're making up stuff you don't even need. But when I go in there and they're like, I can see you floss, respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how the feeling, like they treat you like Andrew Schultz treats a black guy that he likes or something.
Yeah.
So it's a much better experience.
Yeah. I was so scared of dentist shame today because I got a little bit last night where they were like, you haven't been here in 6 years. I was like, no, I haven't. And they're like, we'll see you tomorrow. I was like, fuck, they're going to shame me in person, not over the phone. You know?
That is what people are worried about. Like there's all those like billboards about dentists being like, we're nice, we're friendly. we specialize in people that are afraid or whatever. I'm like, I'm not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
If you've not been there in a long time though, you do feel like that.
The lady that helped me, they're called assistants, not nurses, right? Like the dental assistant.
Yeah, dental hygienist.
Something like this. She was like, how's your day going? Pretty bad from what I'm hearing, right? And then I was like, no, I didn't mean to correct her, but I was like, I'm doing great. Like I didn't have pain this morning. I was just like, I didn't even take Advil or anything.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. And she goes, wow, it sounds kind of rough, huh? And I was like, are you like AI? Or, are you not hearing what I'm saying? Because it kept happening where I was like, yeah. And she goes, do you have work after this? I'm like, no, I just record tonight. She goes, oh, it's going to be hard with your tooth pain, huh? I was like, I'm not in pain right now.
Good.
You know? But she kept kept sliding into that. And then she told the dentist something other than what I was telling her again. Like she was just not listening in a weird way. Shout out to her though. She was cool. But also take what I'm saying. Yeah. She took like x-rays of the wrong side of my mouth. And then the dentist came in and was like, what about the other one? And then she was like, oh, do you want those two? And then he's like, I'll be back. He was just like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And then she eventually took more x-rays of my mouth. And yeah, dude, I was just like, I felt like I wasn't heard, dude.
She was trying to like convince you need pain medicine, like in one of those Sackler movies. Like, but it hurts a lot though, right? You probably want some pills, right? She's getting a kickback from the medical pharmaceutical industry.
It was weird, like confirmation bias. Because then he started hitting teeth that I wasn't there for. Because those are the ones that she was, because keep in mind, my pain was in my molars yesterday. That was yesterday. Today I have no pain in my molars, but it was just like the infection of the gums, I guess, that was like giving me pain.
Let me ask you this. Did they get your name right?
Yes.
Everyone in the thing? No one said anything but Gerardo?
Yes.
So that must have felt good.
Yeah.
Or did the pain of your tooth hurt so much you weren't even thinking about that?
No, but the weird part about it is that the pain was back there, right? In the molar. And then today it's this.
It moved up to a different tooth?
Yeah, but it's like the infection is caused from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just weird. Wherever, I don't know, the pain is an indicator of where the fucking issue's at. But, so that he was like hitting the molar, like trying to get something. And then as soon as he started hitting these, I was like, hey, be cool. Be cool.
Right. When you go to the endodontic, you gotta, if they don't get your name right, you gotta be honest. Like if they call you Gerdo or something or Gelato.
Well, I would be honest. I come here regardless.
Yeah. No, I believe you.
Yeah.
They didn't call you Gelato or nothing, but they knew you already.
I did do a DoorDash order yesterday for Gerald. And I was like, this is going too far.
Oh, a guy named Gerald.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, Gerald?
But that's the only thing as of recently. Yeah. Like, trust me, I look at everything. Like, I went to the pharmacist today to get my antibiotics, and I was like, all right, okay, they got my name right,
Yeah. The only thing that happened to me of note this week is just people keep posting that old Schaub clip where I do the Gringo Poppy. You haven't seen that?
No.
You didn't see it? So on Reddit, it got posted again in The Fighter and the Kid.
Oh.
And that got good comments. People were like, like saying nice things for the most part. Then there's the people at the end who are like, these fucking guys, what are they doing here?
Oh my God.
Like they've been trying to monetize this stuff forever, whatever. But there's not that much of that. Most of it is positive. So I think half is at the beginning. But it also got posted in our Reddit, reposted in our comedy, and the our comedy one, they posted it as if it was real stand-up.
Oh. Wait a minute. I got to see this.
Yeah, you didn't see any of this?
No.
Oh, it's funny. Dude, some of the comments are fucking hysterical. On both. There's the one that got posted in our comedy. The one, for whatever reason, this one guy really cracked me up. At first, he didn't realize that it was just me doing Brendan Schaub. So he was like, he wrote something and then he wrote again, like, LOL, I didn't realize that this was that walking protein shake. And for whatever reason, the walking protein shake got me. But yeah, our comedy, a lot of people, like some people in England thought it was me doing real stand-up.
Let me see here. I know this probably means I'm a horrible person, but I quite like the atmosphere of someone bombing. There was a regular pub in London I used to go to with open mic nights. At times it was gold, which is great, obviously, but I was equally happy when it was terrible. Immersive cringe.
So I was looking at this as like, comments were coming in and laughing at it. And my girlfriend was like, what are you laughing at? I was like, oh, that thing where I did Schaub stand up, and it's getting posted in Reddit, and she was just like, okay. And like walked away disgusted. I had a good time.
This is hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, I saw this one too.
Okay, am I the only one seeing potential in this character? No, it's not there yet, but I can see it eventually as a Tim and Eric type persona. Dude's working out the kinks and doesn't seem to mind he's bombing with intentionally cringy material at an obvious open mic at a no-name club in Dallas. What else you gonna iron out of it? Where else you gonna iron? He's quoting Brandon Schaub's comedy special word for word, so yes, it's a bit.
That one made me laugh. And this, I can't remember, this one, because, let's read this one. This guy does not like it, I think.
All right, trust me when I say there are like thousands of these guys, though. Not true.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. Well,
let me
read the whole thing. Yeah.
So many folks saw Tim and Eric and thought it was some kind of cheat code to comedy. If I bomb, I could say it's on purpose and I don't have to try to be good genuinely. I can just intentionally be bad and be good that way. But they don't realize there's a lot more to it than that. Who the fuck is Brett Shitman Fart 69? First of all, your name is Shitman Fart 69, and you're talking about comedy.
I read the whole thing, and it tilted me a little bit, and then I read his name, and I was like, of course,
yeah.
The people that write so it's always something like that. Brett Shitman Fart 69.
Yeah.
Now I'm not even sure if he's serious. Is it possible to be serious?
He's doing the Pablo Picasso angle of this, where it's like, Pablo Picasso drew disgustingly, but he knew how to draw really good.
Which is something I love to say, this makes me reconsider saying that, but keep going.
He says they do not, but they don't realize there's a lot more to it than that. Tim and Eric are comedic geniuses who could crush at doing normal comedy. They mastered comedy and then approached comedy from a different angle. These guys are people who can't succeed at comedy doing comedy normally and who have misinterpreted what Tim and Eric do as being easy and unique, despite the fact that every other guy going up is doing the same thing. It's no longer the unique, edgy thing. It's now its own type of new hack. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts on this. Anyway, apparently this guy isn't doing a bit by just repeating a shitty comedian's jokes word. Apparently this guy isn't doing a bit by just repeating a shitty comedian's joke word for word, which is a bit too meta for my taste and seems like a waste of time. Maybe he lost a dare. First of all,
yes, please go.
Brett Shitman Fart 69. You're talking about this in a way that's way too meta for my taste to begin with. And then you're saying that it's not good because it's too meta for your own taste, which is even more meta than you need to be with something that's just funny.
Yeah.
You sound like somebody trying to convince me that Joe Rogan is funny.
Oh, God.
Like in stand-up, not obviously.
I just thought of someone trying to do that. For me, I agree with everything you just said, but also it's like, this happens to us a lot, the two of us. I don't know if you've noticed, people latch on to what we do and say that it is some show that I can't speak for you, but I did not watch Tim and Eric's show. Mm-hmm. Not saying it's bad. I just literally did not watch it. So I don't even know what that is really. Mm-hmm. I like them from the small amounts of what I've seen. I think that movie they made, The Comedian, was funny. I like that a lot. And Tim is funny in his stuff that he does now. But I don't know this at all. Same thing with like Come Town. I didn't listen to Come Town at all. And like I'm just now getting like hearing stuff about it like recently, your guys. And I think those guys are funny. But it's always like they're just doing Nick Mullen. They're just doing Tim and Eric. I wish I was. I don't know. But I missed out on that.
Well, I'm not even, I don't like, because those could be just good observations.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't care to comment on those.
Okay.
What I'm commenting more on is these are tactics to get to his objective, which is that this is not good, which is annoying, right? It's annoying when somebody says that you're not good at what you do. I don't give a fuck because Josh Rardo, the show I had, everyone said that it was Come Town. I never heard of Come Town before then, right? Yeah. And then I started listening to Come Town. Like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, it's kind of a compliment.
Yeah. I never get lost in the weeds about whether or not they're trying to hurt my feelings. But if they're trying to be critical, it's like, dog, I think comedy is the worst thing to be critical of when it's people that don't have success and they can sway opinion, like as a politician can. You know what I mean? Like Andrew Schultz saying like these are just jokes, but he's just making fun of people that aren't his color. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Shit like that. And then getting onto a stage where they're political figures. And they're proud of being political figures, or like the leading journalist in comedy. You know? Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, Brett Shipman Fart 69. I like to see how he laughs, you know?
Yeah, I'm interested to see like what I feel like he's English or something. Like he might not. He's not. The bit went over his head. He doesn't know who Brendan Schaub is, which is like, dude, really? You don't know who Brendan Schaub is? Like, that's one of the most important comedians to ever live. But I mean, if I'm thinking of this critically, let's say I'm thinking of this critically about myself, this performance, it was funny. It was definitely better than the first few times I did it, but I definitely think I could do better. Like, I think I could do Schaub much better than that clip. I didn't fully commit. The funniest part is when I do the walk.
Yeah.
That is, to me, I'm happy with that. Or North Korea with a beach. When I say North Korea with a beach.
Look at you guys.
Actually, that's pretty good.
I'm not used to this. Dallas a little different. There's some ladies in the crowd tonight. I'm not used to that. My demo, 18 to 36 bros. Yeah, it's usually a little cock fest in these things. That's what I specialize in. I don't mind it. They call me the bro whisperer. Yeah. How we doing tonight, Dallas? Everybody vaccinated? Are you vaccinated up here? You vaccinated? Where? Oh, there's always that one guy, Dicey. Right? There's always that one guy. No fucking way, bro. That needle's not touching this temple, daddy.
That's it. That's where it picks up
he's
steam.
dipping his nacho in his nacho cheese. Oh, my bad, Mr. Whole Foods. My bad.
I didn't hold this long enough.
Yeah.
You know, like it's about the process. You get better over time. Should I commit more time to this? Probably not. But it's like you got to keep, it's just like anything else. The more you do it, the better you get.
What is this right here? I have a gift for you.
I think it's a Gringo Poppy.
Oh, Tim Heidecker.
Oh. That maybe that's the stand-up thing he did.
Did he just quote Brendan Schaub? This guy has a podcast dedicated to Brendan Schaub. So the whole bit is basically him trying to imitate how bad Brendan is at stand-up. The podcast is called 10 Minutes of Schaub.
A lot of people in the beginning think that is me doing stand-up. Like not even the meta thing.
Yeah.
They think I am like just that is my material. And then some of the people are being very kind with that. If that's the truth, they're like, he's an open micer. It's part of the open mics. You know, you got to do it and try it. I actually like those people that said that. That's hilarious. They have more patience than I do. If I saw this material from somebody, I would be hating on it probably.
I mean, it is so funny. Cabron. It's so funny to run across this and think that you're doing stand-up.
Is he intentionally trying to walk the room? This has to be some sort of Kaufman-esque bit. No one is that bad.
Top 1% commenter. He's doing Brendan Schaub's routine word for word, and apparently the crowd doesn't know that. So yes, definitely Kaufman-esque bit.
Thank you. I don't know about that.
This Brendan Schaub guy is apparently indeed that bad. Takes some balls to intentionally bomb for the sake of shitting on another comic as long as he's not punching down. I have no idea who either of these guys are. So I'm lacking context. Let's see the response to that. Usually when the response are collapsed, it's not good. Oh, deleted. I think we can still see it though. As a homeless cat, this is working for me.
One guy was like, I like the guy who laughs at North Korea as a beach or something like that. Or goes, what?
All right. Let me try to find it in The Fighter and the Kid.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it should be still near kind of the top, I think. Because I saw... I think what happened is somebody posted it in Fighter and the Kid, and then one of the people commenting on that posted it on our comedy, but they did it so like they made it seem like it's real stand-up, which is pretty funny, honestly, to do that.
Same set, different animal.
And I feel like this has been posted already in the... Hasn't this been posted here before?
Yeah.
This is like the second time. And then haphazard with the first comment.
Okay, here's the whole thing. The homage.
Oh my God. So so it was already been posted 1,000. Whoa.
1.1, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know
likes.
that.
Yep.
What? I'm not a numbers guy though.
The first comment is one take. Yeah, this is great. But this is like a very shortened version.
Yeah, well, I mean, they put captions on it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, Brilliant Crow 5928. We'll probably watch this on the 10 Minutes of Schaub this week.
And thank you, Brilliant Crow. I appreciate you, reliving the bit. I kind of want to do this again, but I don't know.
I mean, dude. Oh, we should. We should do it every day for the rest of our lives. What's it called? 734 members, dude.
That's nuts. It's, I mean, all thanks to, as we said on the live, Successful Egg.
Dude, Successful Egg. We're going to keep saying your name.
Please don't stop going viral on our Reddit, dude. What are you doing? What are we doing here?
I think we're going to change the name from Raccoon Tweeties to Successful Egg.
Successful Eggs Reddit.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to, I think it'd be funny to do other people like Andrew Schultz. I mean, it's like a lot of time to commit to these things.
Yeah.
And it is embarrassing. But why? I mean, look at this. Can you imagine? That'd be funny if like on our comedy, there were more things posted. Of like, dude, this guy's still doing this shit. And it's like me doing other fucking bad comedians. I know that shit would be hilarious, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of gave up on doing the whole thing. I mean, we did 2 parts.
Yeah. The whole thing is difficult. That's different. But I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
I mean, 5 minutes at a time.
Since we're watching it over and over again on the 20th, maybe I can learn it there. We get so bored that I start just verbatim. I'm like Rain Man. I can just spit it off. What's up, Dallas? Dallas different. Cockfest. Just like spitting it off. I'll do it.
What's it called? What else did you?
Well, I don't know if this is show worthy, but what great way to sell it. But my girlfriend's roommate came over and she was like, I watched this comedy show. I went to a comedy show this weekend and it sucked. And I was like, tell daddy. I love hearing about people sucking. It's sad and I shouldn't be this way, but there's nothing that makes me happier than hearing that a comedian show was bad. Like stand up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Do you have that feeling?
I enjoy it.
Yeah, right?
It's not like the best feeling of all time.
Sure.
I'm not trying to attach myself to your exaggerated opinion how you leave.
Right. Because you're a fucking duck. Quack, 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 duck. I obviously I'm
But there's definitely like a
little
really good feeling sometimes when you're like, oh yes.
bit. That's good. See, so it's I'll save who it was for the Patreon. You got to subscribe if you want to know. But I will name on the Patreon. They're a bigger comic, and the roommate said that they knew them from podcasting. So they were like, I want to see their stand up, and they're like, I think they're probably better at podcasting. Oh, that's crushing. That is crushing to hear. Your stand-up is not that good.
Yeah.
They'd rather watch on a podcast.
Yeah.
Think about how much I would hear that if I was doing stand-up. Anyways, so that crushes you emotionally if you're a comedian. And then they go, and I want to hear who it is, and they tell me, and it's somebody, I don't not like them. I just am happy to hear that they're not good at stand-up. I honestly have no negative opinion towards them at all. I actually just watched a TV show with them in it, and I thought the show was great.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, they suck, huh? That's good. I thought they would because their clips online aren't that great, anyways. And then the opener was atrocious. Her words, my girlfriend's roommate's words, and this is somebody I vaguely know that I also think my opinion of them is like they suck at stand up. So when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's right, they do suck. Yep, they're fucking woke and they suck. And then they were like, the host was even worse. The host sucked. And I go, all right, good. Who's the host? And she was like, I can't remember. And I was like, get out. But I wanted to know who it was. So I started texting people like, who's the host? And the worst possible thing happened. Do you know what that is?
What?
You don't want to take, what do you think I would think is the worst? So
you're the host.
It was me. No, I don't. Sadly, I haven't had time to do stand up. I'm a white boy that work too much. But do you want another guest or no?
It was like a friend that was the host.
No, that's not even close to the worst. Honestly, a friend might be I'd be like, all right, cool. That's hilarious. I'm a bad guy. Sorry. Did you think that I was a nice guy? You're wrong. No, the worst possible thing is that I didn't know the host.
Mm.
So it's like, all right, they suck. Great.
That's not the worst part. It's like literally the most indifferent possible thing.
It is for me. I wanted to know who it was so I could laugh and be like, they are. The way they were describing the person, they were like, they're this, they're that. I was like, oh, I know exactly who this is. And I was going to be like, that's weird because I think they're good at stand-up. But then it was just somebody who was, they were depressing or something like that. They made a bunch of jokes about being a certain body type and it just didn't go over with my roommate. But I'm like loving every minute of this until I find out that they don't know who the host is. But I'm watching, people are sending me stories with it so I can figure out who the opener is. And I'm like, oh yeah, they suck. I don't know if you can, but you can relate to that?
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, there's been times where people have shared with me the goings-ons of people that I know. And I do get a little childish giddy joy. But also, I know there's times where people try to do that thing. And I'm like, hey, I don't care. I really do not give a fuck right now.
Yeah,
so you got to catch me in like the mood. Maybe if like shit's going wrong with my life, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh yeah, let's hear somebody else's problems. But for the most part, I'm typically like, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I have a bad history of talking shit about people. So like, I don't like doing that anymore.
I mean, I still love to talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that'll ever go away, but it's almost more just like, I like hearing shit talked, you know, like they go, oh, this, because I don't have anything against any of those people. In fact,
what do you mean those people?
The people in this specific show, they all seem nice, you know, and so I was like, but at the same time, you know, there's the negative part of me, and maybe, I don't know if it's the negative, whatever it is, it's like Schadenfreude or whatever the fucking phrase is. I wonder, like, because I'm sure other kinds of professions feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
You know, like basketball, like all those podcasts I imagine they're talking shit on each other, right?
Yeah, but
Kevin
like very
Garnett,
selectively.
Paul Pierce.
And it's also a brotherhood, so there's kind of some somewhat of a agreed upon like respect.
Okay, so is comedy not,
there is no agreed upon respect in comedy, dude.
No?
No.
It's not a brotherhood because there's
people
women
will
and men
literally
that do
say
it.
you're not a comedian. Somebody in basketball cannot say like you were never part of the NBA. There's like this understood brotherhood, you know? They will say that to somebody that wasn't part of the NBA. And then that person loses credibility when it comes to basketball because they weren't at the highest level.
They might say something like you weren't that good though, right? In basketball, like he's not that good.
But still, there's an understanding
that they made it to the
there's
the
a
league.
brotherhood. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
If they call each other gay, it's probably different, you know. Like, but when it comes to basketball, I don't know.
I wonder, like improv. Then the improv people get. They're like, oh, they fuck the Harold. He did a bad Harold.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't yes and. Do you think there's any of that?
I think whatever part of us that makes us laugh is the same part of us that makes us love this guy.
Oh, yeah.
That men outside of the college world, come in close for this one, ladies, okay?
Ooh.
So hack.
Some of them actually knew how to find the clit.
Oh, God, I apologize for showing you any of this. Is this something else? This world is getting wacky out there, huh?
I mean, that's just, you know.
This response is amazing. That is how I feel. Like when my girlfriend's old roommate tells me that a comedian is bad and I'm filled with joy. I feel like a Red Bar costume just immediately appears on me and I have a fake gavel and I go bang, 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 bang. Wacky. Jules. I should have her name's not Jules. I start calling her Jules. Jules, tell me more about the bad show, Jules. Tonight on Red Bald, we're going to be talking about a comedian that did bad at, I won't name the venue either. But yeah, no, it was fun. That fucking clip is so hacky. Her saying that. It's such a hacky fucking, who are you?
Yeah.
I mean, I know who she is.
Yeah.
Just like, ugh, don't do that. Ugh.
Dude, call her daddy.
Call her daddy chick, yeah.
No, call her daddy.
Daddy.
I'm like, Daddy, why are you doing this?
Some of them actually knew where the clit is. Mm-hmm. And to pause for that, come in close, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, dude. What's it called? Speaking of this, so, you know, sounds like sometimes, you know, you like talking to people, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, do you ever like feel like, oh man, I could talk all night, but I gotta go.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're pretty like scheduled. You know, you like showing up on time to places, stuff like this.
Yeah.
So like, you know me, I like doing the same thing. Try my best to.
Yeah.
Here's all the list of times I didn't. So I wanted to hang out with this girl, and I had to wake up early on Sunday morning, right?
Mm-hmm. She's
So on
religious, yeah.
Saturday night, I was hanging out with her, and I told her like, listen, I'm down to hang out, but I gotta be asleep by like 9:30. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing about mine and her relationship. We're basically at war with each other. We have intelligence agencies, and like one of my intelligence agency wants to go to sleep on time, and hers wants us to hang out for as long as possible. And they're both just espionaging each other, trying to figure out how to get their objectives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 9:30 comes around, and I'm like, all right, time to start leaving. She's like, all right. Kind of sad about it, you know?
Right.
10 o'clock comes around, and I'm like, we should get going pretty soon here.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, okay, like let's just finish the show. Okay, we'll leave in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? 10:15 comes around, and I'm like, I said 15 minutes ago, like let's start getting going. She starts to wrestle me, dude. Literally wrestle. All right.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, and then she's like, she knows how to do jujitsu, right? Jujitsu.
Yeah.
And so she's like trying to get me into chokeholds and shit. I'm a little strong. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm like strong holding, you know, making sure like she doesn't, I know she's trying to get here. I'm like trying to just hold it away from in there.
Right.
And she's pinning me. She's letting go. She's pinning me. She's letting go. We're not leaving, right? That's basically the long and short of it. 10:40 comes around, dude. She has my legs in both hands, and she's trying to pull me while wearing socks on the hardwood floor. And while trying to pull me, she like moved me a little bit, and she was like, oh, I'm succeeding at pulling him.
Right.
She goes like full force trying to pull me, slips on her sock, hits the face on the floor, face plant, and like hurts her hand too.
Oh no. Fuck.
Okay, now exposition's finished. You know, she's
Yeah.
on the ground now. I immediately am like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, we should leave. Just kidding.
Actually.
I was like, oh my God, I hope she didn't hurt her nose.
Yeah.
I was like terrified she like smashed her nose or something.
Yeah, because she face planted.
Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm going to go get ice for you. First of all, I was like, are you okay? You know, get up. I said get up, and I was like way too fast to say get up, you know? But I was like, I'm going to go get ice. Went to go get ice, came back, got her ice. Her hand's hurting more than anything. She has a little cut on her inside of her mouth, like in her cheek. So her nose is fine. So I'm like, all right, you ready to go? What do you think?
What do I think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock the next day. So just keep that in mind before you fucking be critical of me.
No, I'm not being critical of you. I'm going to, just the self-deprecating part of myself wants to ask this. Do you think that if I was in this situation, she could pin me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
But you're all right, fine. All right. So, she's trying to wrestle you to get you to stay. That's nice and cute. But she makes a classic girl mistake of, oh no, I'm falling. And then she hurts herself. Like for women fall all the time. And they also, when they're playing around, they're always like, it's like you're playing and then they fall and hurt themselves. And then you look like a monster. That's what I always feel like. When a woman falls near me, I'm like,
well, here's the thing.
It looks like I did this.
Exactly. We're not getting there yet. That's a whole nother part to this.
Yeah.
But all I'm asking is, did I do anything wrong? When what I just told you?
Were you saying when she's like hurt and are you saying I'm going to leave, or are you saying like,
I gotta go. I have to drop her off home.
Oh, okay.
So like I got the ice, she's chilling, and I'm like, you ready to leave? Because in my mind, we made it out alive. You're fine. I'm fine. We got ice for you. Daddy's got to go to bed, dude.
Yeah.
So like, I got to drive you home and then come back and eventually sleep.
I guess what I would have done is been like, are you okay to go home now? Or do you want to stay here for a while where you like have the ice on your face? But what do you want to do? I think that's how I would have done it.
But here's the thing. Gerardo's intelligence agency is going, we got to leave. You know what I mean? Her intelligence agency, the HIA,
right,
is like, we've got to stay, right?
I see. So you think that maybe she fell on the ground on purpose?
Didn't say that. Never said that. No.
What if her intelligence?
She has
That's
a
what
really
the CIA does.
Exactly.
Okay, they've put people in trunks. They put poison on cigarettes.
They
So
put
they're-
salsa on cookies, dude.
yes,
I understand.
capable.
But no, she saw an opportunity and she's like, oh, I'm going to stay for longer now. Is what I do. I do think, like, did the CIA plan 9/11? Probably not, but they probably knew what was going on. They're like, let's just let it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I'm the 9/11. I'm trying to think like who's the dancing Israelis in this scene. I can't think of one for her falling on her face. She is like a black belt in jujitsu apparently, and she fell on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Does that add
Well,
up?
here's the thing: socks on a hardwood floor. That was what got her, dude. She didn't fall accidentally. She legit like it was.
Okay.
Oh no, it was a fall accidentally.
Right.
Like it wasn't on purpose.
Right. So let me ask you this then: who put on the socks?
She did.
There you go.
There you go.
Right.
It's an inside job, dude.
Yeah. What's next? The clues. Come on. Stay up.
And
Stay
then
with me.
also now I'm dropping her off somewhere less than 100% as the guy. It looks like I just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Isn't that terrible?
I mean, it's not terrible because you didn't beat the shit out of her.
No, I know, but it's a bad look.
I think most guys have been there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been there before.
It's not happened a lot. Like I have all these excuses of why women around me have black eyes. No. But I just remember one, like my ex, she fell out of my car drunk and like she hit her face and I was like crawling on the ground and I'm trying to pick her up and it looked like I got drunk and beat her up, like she's like, walking around. So I felt really bad.
Yeah.
I should have caught her or something.
Yeah. Okay. So it has happened to me too then.
Yeah.
Because chicks getting drunk, like twisting their ankles and shit.
Yeah. That's why every time I see a woman out in public and they have that leg brace, I'm like, what were you doing? What did you do over the weekend? Is that a skiing accident? Was it skiing that did this or were you being a bad girl?
Like
I always my misogynist brain goes to that. They fell drinking.
the Inglourious Bastards where she's like, I went mountain climbing and then Christoph Waltz does that huge laugh. He's like,
Yeah, I'm a Nazi. No. La creme. Wait for the creme. You were harboring alcohol in your blood
over the weekend.
were you not? That's a bad thing that I'm like. But I always think I saw some woman at Trader Joe's with like the leg brace thing and just reminded me of school. Because I saw so many of those girls. They have leg braces like guys have softball injury leg braces. It's like guys my age, if they have a leg brace, it's softball. Girl and women, but they're probably at softball too.
It's probably heels, like the heels. Guys don't wear heels. Guys would have so many more leg injuries if we wore heels.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it probably hurts their foot.
Yeah, like imagine a dude get like Shane Gillis getting drunk every day wearing heels. He's gonna be fucked up. Like he's gonna have torn Achilles, something.
Yeah, I should maybe rethink my whole opinion
Sexism?
on my sexism on leg issues.
I know for a fact because my ex twisted her heel or her ankle really bad because she was like level 11 drunk and like trying to walk in heels and kept twisting the same ankle over and over again.
I think there's something funny about breaking arms and legs.
Ugh.
And because like when I broke my wrist, I both were broken and I couldn't do anything really. I was like at the mercy of everyone and I was miserable and I made everyone else's life worse by being near me. I'm like making my parents go to Blockbuster and rent 1,000 movies for me to watch and do nothing while I'm sitting there like this and complaining. I'm a bad guy. But like, all right, anyways, like the arms and legs are funny. Like there was a girl, Alexa Loftus, I think this is her bit, where she tells a long story about how she had a crush on this guy and she fell over and broke both her arms. And she ended up going to like prom with him with like dancing like this or so. It's funny to see people that fucked up, right? And that's most of the time it's not their fault. It's an accident. But if you see somebody with 2 broken legs, 2 broken arms, it's like, you always want like, how did you do that? And it's funny. And it's funny to make fun of. Like my doctor, he was like telling the nurses, he was like, this guy broke both his arms and or his wrists. And they were like, oh, wow. And he's like, how do you wipe your own ass? And he said that in front of the nurses. And I was like, not at the time, I didn't think it's funny. But now thinking back on it, that's hilarious to say in front of me.
How did you?
Playing basketball.
No. How do you wipe your own ass with broken?
I don't have like super vivid memories of that time. But I think I just power of will
Mhm.
and like a loofah or something like that. And then maybe the first or second day, my parents, honestly, I don't know. Or maybe I just took a shower. But it, like, you're not supposed to move your arms at all.
Yeah.
But I think what I would do is just like sort of do it anyways, because like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And then you got to wrap your arms in plastic to take a shower.
Yeah.
It's funny.
See, I have no desire to leave California ever.
Mm.
But if I have to take care of my parents in any way, shape, or form, I'll leave the country.
Just to get away from them.
Yeah, I'm not wiping ass.
Mm.
I'm not even walking the trash to the side of the street. You know what I mean?
I guess I would do it if I needed to do it, but I don't know. I've not really thought about it.
I wouldn't even let you do it for your parents. That's how much I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't remember if they did it or not. Maybe they did. It seems like a traumatic memory that I've repressed if they did.
Yeah.
In movies, people are always in like the funny, like comedies, people always have all their extremities broken, but you never see them wiping each other's ass. Really. It's not, it was kind of brutal in that Marlon Wayans thing, just hearing him talk about it.
Yeah.
Wiping his dad's ass.
Yeah. We got to expose the deep state, dude. Like,
What is
let's
it?
see that in the movie, dude.
Mm.
Who's wiping their ass?
What do you mean?
Oh, like you just said, we see it all the time. Like,
Oh, in comedy movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see them wipe their ass.
Do you think that girl wants to wipe your ass?
No,
Are you sure?
probably. She probably wouldn't say no.
Yeah. That's good. She wants you there so bad, she's willing to self-harm and she's willing to wipe your ass if you hurt yourself. That's nice.
But at the end of the day, I won. That was the end of the story, right?
Yeah.
She was trying to wrestle with me. She fucked her face up. I won there. Also, well, I did not win with the time thing. I did not go to sleep till 1:40 in the morning.
God damn.
I
Why?
know. Well, she almost broke her face and hand.
How is she doing?
She went to the hospital today, or the doctor today,
Mm.
to get a head scan, like a CT scan, just in case.
Just because she was dating you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just in case she got a concussion.
Right. Yeah.
Because she hit her face on the floor and then I went, gah, 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 afterwards.
Or she was just like, I've been on a few dates with Gerard and like, oh, okay. So you want to do like a,
Lobotomy.
what's the thing? The CT scan. Is that what you want to do? So when women date you, they have to go through the machine, like bang, 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 bang. Oh, it actually looks like normal brain activity here. Interesting. Okay. So trauma? No, I'm just kidding.
She went to the doctor a couple days ago, yeah, I think Sunday, because she thought she broke her hand.
Fuck.
Because she went to break her fall because she was holding my legs. Like
Yeah.
the hands got more force and it looked like she punched the ground with her knuckles. Yeah.
But she didn't break her hands though?
No, her hands just swollen up.
No. Well, all's well that ends well.
Yeah. It was like
again.
I felt so helpless because I was like legs up like this
Mm,
and all I see is her go boom,
not a good thing.
nuts.
How do you explain that? You're like, she's dead and you're like, she wanted me to stay.
I was trying to get her out.
I was just trying to leave.
Yeah, my side of the story is like,
Yeah.
I wanted her to leave and she wouldn't leave. So you beat the shit out of her? No.
That's like a 48-hour thing for sure. No. What happened is she was wrestling me. It just sounds like such a lie. I was trying to leave. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you really? So why did you kill her? I didn't kill her. She was doing jujitsu on me. My nerve in my tooth is dead. I wanted to get home to my Sharpie.
Yeah, she hit her face so hard that she killed the nerve ending of my tooth, dude.
What if you like walked in on a woman invited you over and she's like on her, you'd knock on the door and it just opens and you go, hey, where you at? And she's like, come in here. And it's her bedroom and she's lying on the bed, no clothes on. But
I'm not putting a
Sharpies.
Sharpie in my ass, dude. No.
What if she has Sharpies all over the place? Like seductively laid out near her naked body. What
Like
do you do
sushi?
then? Like not on top, just around.
I'll go, here's your order, and then I leave.
DoorDash.
DoorDashing.
I'd love to do that too as a prank. Not me, pause. But like set up a woman in DoorDash that is like makes you come inside, but then she's naked and has markers.
Yeah, see, that's the
I'm
thing.
very
I was thinking about this the
exploitative.
other day where I'm like, see, I don't have a fantasy that I'll fuck someone from DoorDash, but this is the first step, DoorDashing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have the real life encounter of a DoorDash fuck, you
No,
know,
no.
because you're not. I mean, unless you order 15 Gatorades, you know,
Or I do DoorDash.
or unless you're a creep where you're offering a girl to come inside, you're not doing DoorDash, right?
No.
So there's no chance where you'll just like drop a package off and be like, oh, funny that we meet here where you ordered food and you want to fuck,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I was laughing to myself because the first step is actually door dashing. So I am a lot closer than other guys.
Yeah, you took a step. You you took that, you went where other guys haven't. Who do you think is more likely to get laid? DoorDash guys or pizza delivery people?
Dude, I saw the cutest girl that works at Pizza Hut today.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, damn, what are you doing here?
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Gabby Petito documentary?
Yes.
That girl that was the Domino's thing? I was watching with my girlfriend and I I'm like in my head, I'm like, don't say that she's too hot to work at Domino's. Don't say that. But yeah, it was up there.
Yeah.
And so I didn't. But the whole time I was like, damn, she's way too hot to work at Domino's. What is she doing? She's a model. She's working at Domino's.
Well, that's mental illness. Because then you hear her talk and you're like, okay, she sounds like she needs to work at fucking Quiznos or something.
Downgrading from Domino's.
Yeah, Little Caesars probably.
She's back. Yeah. Little Caesars, man. I'd have to get in that debate. I don't know, but I kind of think it sucks.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to debate you on this.
Yeah.
What's it called? But
Yeah.
I saw the cutest girl that works at Pizza Hut today, dude. And I was like, I got an order. Like, why am I talking sexier now? You know? Like, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I don't even have to drop off to fuck on DoorDash. It's like I could fuck somebody that works at the store.
That's
You know?
true. Yeah.
I'm not trying to, but I am one step closer by being the DoorDasher.
Where's that porno?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, fuck, like going to someone's house.
Yeah.
Coworkers fucking.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, you're a coworker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the people at home waiting for their food or watching the app and they just see my dot going like this. Just like little rabbit fucking.
It stays at, he's still at Jimmy John's and you're fucking some girl in a Jimmy John's costume. That would be so funny. That would that is Riz or whatever in game. If you can DoorDash and just hit different fast food places, banging people, and then like that's pretty impressive.
It is weird how many fast food places have like cute girls that work at them around here in Seattle where I'm like, why, what happened with you? You know, like where did it all go wrong?
Does it happen a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, seriously, that's kind of cool that you're saying. What if you go up to like Taco Bell, right? You walk up to the counter and you normally I'm assuming you go, I'm here to pick up an order for whatever. But you go, hey, I'm here to pick up an order. Or no. You go, hey, I'm here to pick up. And then you look at the name tag and you're like, Jessica. Yeah, I'm forced to laugh at it. Yeah.
I'm here to pick up an order for DoorDash and to save your life.
Because when I'm like, you look at her where like you fuck up on the name. What if it's like, it's a name like yours and you mess it up? Then you meet a girl that also has a problem with names.
Yeah.
Girleficent. So you fucked up.
There's a chick at the Burger King right up here that I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? If this
Right.
was a multiverse, there is one where I run away with you forever, you know?
Is she the girl that takes the order? And then
She works at Burger King.
Okay.
I don't know what she does. She works there though.
Do you go inside or do you do the drive-through?
Oh, it depends on the day.
Okay.
But I go inside usually.
Okay, so you see her inside.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean the attractive fast food worker is always something that stops me in my tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's American as apple pie, daddy. I don't know what to think about it, and it always fascinates me.
Yeah.
There's something about like people being attractive in service positions that maybe it makes them a little more attractive, like a bartender or even a nurse. Lego jobs. If you're attractive in Lego job, cop. Like
Lego. Okay. Yeah.
you know, like Legos.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say construction worker because they're all men, but like cops, nurses, fast food.
Ace
Something like
Hardware, dude. Ace Hardware has some fucking cute chicks.
Really?
And I feel like the turnover there is high because every time I go in, I'm like, God damn.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Or do you guys have a factory of fucking fine ass chicks in the back, dude?
Interesting. Why are you going to Ace Hardware?
DoorDash. All this is DoorDash.
Oh, you pick up stuff, not just food.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of when we made fun of the Target workers. It's like you go there because you're horny. You're like, why aren't you dancing?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here? Where is the Target where the Latinas dance with big butts? Ace Hardware, get it. Why aren't you dancing here?
Yeah, dude. Ace Hardware's trying to get me to caulk something in my house, dude, because they want me to buy everything there with these women that they got working.
It's like, have you guys thought about TikTok? Because I think you could bring in more business if you TikTok. And they're like, what?
And then I was at Dick's Sporting Goods today, and they made me wait in line, which I did not like because it was a long line. Which 2025 Dick's Sporting Goods, I thought they would be gone by now.
Right.
You know, aren't they like the Best Buy of sporting goods? It's like, what are we doing here, right? Still around. Line is long as hell. I'm waiting in line and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, dude, we should do a podcast here and be like, call it like Sporting is Good. Dicks. Just like some name for it.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of space in those things. You could
that's where the idea came from. I was like, oh dude, this would be a sick ass podcast studio. This is a huge Dicks.
There's like a lot of those stores have empty space in between different areas, and then they have big stands of like basketballs and footballs. Like, why don't we put a Gerardo there and a Cooney
and a podcast?
I saw the F1 movie over the weekend. Have you seen it? Dude, it was good. The Brad Pitt movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That movie, Ford vs. Ferrari and Rush, they're all about F1. I've never watched any F1, but I love those movies.
Yeah.
I think racing movies are just like, I think I might just, any racing movie that comes out, I'm going to go see it.
Yeah.
It's so intense. It's got stuff I really like too. It's like, great music because it'll be like techno shit, you know, that drivers listen to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, vibing and like I love that shit. It makes me think about driving. High intensity shit, like they're going fast as shit, and they're like, the car's not fast enough. We got to make it faster. You're too risky. I love the whole thing where people tell the main character, you risk too much, and like I'm like, sorry, you know. And then it's got the heart because everybody's fucking broken, and it's always a second chance and shit. They always hurt themselves. It's just like racing movies rule.
Yeah.
It's always about a guy who needs a second chance. And I'm a guy who needs a second chance. But I'm way too much of a pussy. I would never do that.
No.
Isn't that shit scary?
I would like to like get in a car and ride around a track, but the competitive atmosphere of racing, I can't be trusted, dude. Because if I'm losing the race, I'm taking everyone with me.
You're gonna fucking wipe out or Do you think you could go 200?
I think I believe I could do it.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do that?
I'm not like signing up for anything, but if the opportunity presents itself, I would probably say yes.
I don't even think I would do it if it was an empty track. I might go, actually, no, I would, but I don't think I could push it up as fast as it goes. It would be so funny. Like I'm using one of these fucking amazing McLaren F1 cars, going like 90 around the track. They're like, go faster. I can't, I'm like 90's great. I'm not even going that fast at all.
But you have to go fast in these cars.
Yeah.
Because they won't work properly if you don't.
That's what, like in Ford versus, I learned that in Ford versus Ferrari. The Christian Bale character is like, the guy is driving, he drives the car into the shop and he goes, something's wrong with the brake. And Christian Bale looks at the car and he's like, oh, it's because you're driving like a fucking pussy, mate. You gotta drive like a real man. You're fucking bloody bitch. Hey, I'll fix it. Just the driver, not the car. You're a fucking pussy. And like, and nicer than that, but also mean.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. You needed to drive it a certain way. They're meant to be, they're driven and built for speed.
Yeah.
Like the titles of the movie.
Like the aerodynamics causes the car to function in a different way. More downward force gives you better tire rotation handling, and the blower's going to stock it up on the fucking valve as soon as you hit that top speed. It's just all science.
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, we learned that in Drive Fast, All Gas.
Guess which movie I saw this last weekend?
What?
Eddington.
Oh, was it good? I've been meaning to see that.
Yeah, dude. Eddington's pretty fire fuego, dude.
Nice.
It's long, but I like Ari Aster.
Yeah, he's good.
And so it is very Ari Aster after a certain point. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. When it starts to happen, I'm like, yeah, let's go, dude.
Does that mean it gets weird? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Very fucking weird.
I like weird stuff. I really liked Hereditary.
Yeah.
But I have not seen Beau is Afraid. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one either. But Joaquin Phoenix in this movie is great. He's the one that goes weird.
I mean, he would, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a Joaquin Phoenix movie where he's normal.
The
Like,
Master.
what
Just
are we
kidding.
doing? Why?
Yeah. I think, the most normal he's ever been is like Gladiator. He's
He's
just,
super strange in that.
he's like kind of like villainous, but like normal about it.
I don't know if he's even normal about it. He's
Well,
like
I'm
trying to
saying the
bone
most
his sister,
normal.
and he's kind of effeminate in a weird way where it's not even like you can't tell what is he?
Yeah.
What is this guy? He
Mhm.
kills his dad. Spoiler alert. He's pretty strange. And almost what is a movie that he is normal in? Should we look up his IMDb?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
His speech at the Oscars was so strange about the cows. He's like, the baby mama cow cries and no one listens to her. I was like, what are you talking about?
What are we doing here, dude?
The cow. We have to think of the cows that cry at night. There's another show. But he's a great guy. I've not met him.
Walk the Line, pretty normal, dude.
Napoleon, he plays pretty strange. Napoleon's a strange guy.
Let's
Joker, strange.
see. Well, I'm looking for normal. You're asking about normal.
He was sort of normal in Her.
Nah, I hated Her.
I didn't really like it either. I didn't hate it. Sort of whatever.
Let's see. Let's go to.
I didn't see Inherent Vice.
Me neither.
He was in Hotel Rwanda. What was he in Hotel Rwanda?
I don't know. The Patriot, I think, is his first film, right? Like major film.
The Patriot? What was he in that?
Oh wait, he wasn't in The Patriot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I confused him. I'm thinking about Signs.
Oh, Signs. Yeah, he was
Signs.
normal in Signs. There you
Signs.
go.
He's just a baseball bat guy. You know, The Village.
He hasn't been normal since Hotel Rwanda, where he played Jack Daglish.
Let's see.
Was he normal in Walk the Line? Wasn't he Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
That's I haven't seen it. Is it good?
He broke you never saw Walk the Line?
Mm-mm. I'm not a big Johnny Cash guy. You got me into Johnny Cash.
Oh shit.
I didn't know he was until you told me.
He breaks the sink, I think, or is that just what is it?
I haven't seen Irrational Man, but I bet he's not normal. In that. Oh, You Were Never Really Here sucked ass. I thought that was going to be the best movie ever because the previews made it look so good, and it's just boring as hell. It
Never
didn't
seen it.
make any sense either. They had a terrible ending.
Mary Magdalene. He was Jesus? What
I
the
didn't,
hell?
That's nuts. I didn't know he played Jesus. With that's his wife, I think.
Booney Mara?
Rooney.
Oh, I was about to say.
Cooney Mara.
Cooney Mara. What kind of name is Booney Mara?
Dude, Chiwetel Ejiofor was in there too. He's a great actor.
I want to see his Jesus, dude. How are you not going to have him in the fucking trailer as Jesus?
I think it's funny that the director's name is Garth Davis of a movie about Jesus. You make a movie about Jesus, your name's Garth.
What is he doing?
What are we doing here?
What are he doing here, dude? Oh,
What?
he
No,
has
I've not heard of any of these movies, Garth.
Garth.
Hey, we're making a movie about Jesus, and the director's name is Sinbad.
Yeah, I mean, Napoleon, yeah, I guess nothing. Eddington, he goes nutso mode. He plays normal for most of it. Like he's kind of like the normal guy when it comes to coronavirus. You know what Eddington's about or no?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay. Do you want to keep it that way?
You can tell me the plot. What's it
Oh.
about?
It's about coronavirus. So like
Oh, okay.
Eddington is a small town in New Mexico, and Joaquin Phoenix is a cop or the sheriff of Eddington.
Hmm.
And he doesn't like the mask mandate, and so he's like basically he has asthma, and he's basically going around like they're taking our fucking livelihood around here. Like we used to never have fucking masks, and so he gets into like fights with the mayor over it,
Hmm.
and then he decides to run for mayor.
Oh, wow. Who is the mayor in the movie?
I think it'd be funny if you could guess, but it's-
Pascal?
yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I mean, I like that. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get to see that, but my girlfriend really wants to see it, so I've been waiting for her.
Okay, you could
Yeah.
rent it on Amazon right now.
I want to do the AMC stubs because I get it for free.
True, but I couldn't find a theater to go see it in, so I had to rent it here.
Oh, fuck.
It's already too late to see it in the theater.
All right, then I will rent it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been proud of myself because I actually I've been wasting the money
On Stubbs.
Yeah, on Stubbs. I just don't go. But she was gone a bunch. So I saw F1 by myself. I saw Weapons by myself. And I saw... What else did I saw one other movie by myself.
Superman?
No. Fuck, what was it?
Well,
I saw like 3 movies.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I cannot believe. I saw so many movies I signed up to see F1 and didn't even go. I forgot that I signed up. And then I was like, fuck that. Cool story, bro. And I went back and watched it.
mm-hmm.
Shit is cool. I miss going to the movies. It's fun.
Yeah, I used to have Stubbs, but then it was like 1 or 2 months where I didn't go at all. I was like, I'm just going to stop paying for this.
I looked at it like that. I would get mad. But then at the same time, I go, I'm supporting movies.
Yeah.
I like convinced myself that I'm a hero for doing it. Oh, I remember 28 years later. That was really good too.
Mm.
I think movies are back.
The ending of 28 Years Later was ridiculous, though.
I loved it.
The very end, where the fucking...
The campy thing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That was so weird.
It was very strange, but the rest of it was so good that I was like, I don't care. I was honestly moved. Pause. The scene, I was like, this is a deep ass message.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. And when I go to movies now, they're packed. Like F1 has been out for a while, and that shit was packed as hell. I didn't expect people to be back now. I think movies are finally, dare I say, getting good again.
Well, you're in the center of the business, though. You're like in Seattle's center.
Right.
You know what I mean? Out here, I go to movies and it's not that packed.
Maybe that's the change. It's like where I am, people go out more. Because when I lived out here, I was like, this is a ghost town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this by myself. I was getting cocktails, put my feet up. I don't do that anymore because there's no space. I would lay in F1. I had to sit in the goddamn front in IMAX. I was like, fucking, this part is uncomfortable and it was like blaring in my ears. But the movie was so good that I just fucking was like, whatever. This is cool, man. I get to see racing and like expensive shit. And then he bangs the Irish chick. Spoiler alert. She's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And Brad Pitt is cool. That other guy from Snowfall is great. All the acting is good. Funny.
Mm-hmm.
What's his face is in that shit? The dude from Skyfall.
Daniel Craig?
No, the bad guy.
I don't know.
Spanish actor.
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem, dude. That guy, he rules in everything. He's just always good. He is my Pedro Pascal. You know how fucking women, they love Pedro Pascal. I love that guy.
Javier Bardem.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I could do without him, dude.
You don't like Bardem?
I didn't say that. I could do without him.
Okay. He does it for me every time, Daddy. Pause.
Nah.
Who's
I like
your
Pascal
guy?
more than you. I mean, you just compared him to Pascal. I'm like, I'm more of a Pascalite, dude.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought you didn't like Pascal.
When did I ever say that?
I thought I just
Not a chance, dude.
Not interpreted. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm tired. But I got those vibes from you. You're giving off those
dude.
negative Pascal vibes.
Big mistake. Not true.
I do like him. Narco's great,
Yeah.
and he's been good in a lot of stuff, but he's no Bardem.
Fantastic Four, he's great in it. Games of Thrones, great in it.
Yeah, that too.
Narcos, great in it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? 3? Are you kidding me?
3. I don't even have to go any farther.
I don't even got to go further than that.
You got 10 figures. I got 3 up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mandalorian is great in it. I never really finished The Mandalorian,
Yeah,
but
it's fun.
pretty good in it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And Last of Us, about 3 or 4 episodes. It was really good.
I ended up finishing Last of Us, even though I kind of think it sucks.
I haven't seen a single episode of the second season.
The second, it's not that great.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, but I enjoy it. That's another show I kind of enjoyed. But I don't want to watch it. It's kind of
Yeah.
just a show I watch. You ever get those shows? Just finish it.
I'm actually, dude. Oh, here we go. I forgot to write this on the board, dude. I'm actually watching something right now that's amazing, and I hate animation.
Oh
But have you heard of Digital Circus, dude?
no,
Dude, Digital Circus is fucking awesome.
what is that?
It's like I don't know who made it. Some Japanese, I think, people or something.
Mm.
But it's like I'll play it here, quiet or like no sound.
Mhm.
Dude, look how many views it has too. It's
Digital
like,
Circus.
it's huge. And they just dropped the 6th episode. See this like animation style?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
It's like a good story or something.
I wouldn't even say that. It's just like it feels like it's AI. Like it feels like it's like great. Like I don't know. It's so weird. It's like a kind of like a meditation on like what are we doing here kind of things.
Okay, it's a philosophical show.
Yeah. If you look at it that way, like that's what it does for me, because it's a bunch of people that end up basically, and nobody knows what it's about. Basically, like it's just a funny show that they go on adventures. That guy with the mouth on the top right there with the eyes, he's like this leader that, all right, we're gonna go on this adventure today. They're like in a video game, basically. It looks like. So this girl with the eyes, the one with the gun up top. She just gets dropped in first episode, and she's like, I put on this headset and I couldn't take it off. So that's like some sort of clue as to where they are.
Yeah.
And then if you abstract, you're thinking about where you are too much, meaning like, what are we doing here? You're doing that way too much. So you become an abstract character and you die in the actual thing. And so like all of them are terrified of abstracting because homies of theirs have whatever. It's so trippy. It's weird.
Okay.
But I
That
never heard of
interesting.
it. Never heard of it until today or till this last weekend. And then I watched all 6 episodes. And now I'm watching Murder Drones, which is from the same company, but like made 2 or 3 years ago.
How did you find out about this?
A friend of mine told me.
Okay.
They were like, "Are you excited for the new Digital Circus?" Because they just dropped another episode a couple days ago, and they've been dropping episodes for this show for like the last year, but there's only 6 episodes.
I like what sounds kind of as a cultish feel to it.
Yeah,
And the things where, a new episode just came out. It sounds short story-ish or something, like it would be in a book. It was random. Oh yeah, everyone just got into the show all of a sudden, and they don't know why.
Like the lore of it too. It's like weird,
Squid Game-ish in a way.
The first episode, dude. So music on YouTube gets a lot of views. The first episode has 385 million views.
God damn.
I'm like, how have I not heard about this?
Yeah, well, and that's kind of funny how things kind of creep in, because you just heard about it and now I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
And it's this weird new thing that maybe it's the next, maybe it's that's strange.
Yeah, this is like the animation style is insane. It feels perfect, So this guy's voice, I don't know if...
My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon.
This Veggie Tales.
Yeah, it is kind of like that, but it's silly and fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then this girl drops in somehow. Like these are all the other characters.
Right.
That one is the one that abstracted or whatever. So that's part of the story.
Kaufmo the clown.
But it just, the aesthetic of it, everything about it, like it's just like perfect. It feels weirdly like there's this thing where they have bokeh in shots. I don't know if you know what bokeh is, but like
No.
it's like a blurry background basically.
Okay.
There's glitches in this whole thing, whatever, but that's the art style of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a Who Killed Kenny type thing, like South Park.
Yes.
This theater mask lady has like it breaks her happy mask every episode.
That's funny.
Yeah. And so and it's always different how it ends up breaking. Kinger's like super autistic and like weird. The King guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it's trippy.
Nuts.
I've been addicted to this shit. I want to watch it all over again now.
It's that good.
For me, I just
Yeah.
And also it puts me to sleep. It's like there's parts of it that are so fucking boring where I instantly fall asleep. I'm like, this show is so weird. It's so weird. It's like calming weirdly.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Anyways.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah. There we go. That's the shout out for Digital Circus. I'm like, I didn't graduate, so I didn't hear about this how everyone else did.
Yeah.
But I bet you somebody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Digital Circus," in the comment.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess. I mean, the other thing I was thinking about is like on just being online all the time, because I think you have an online presence, I have an online presence. I think I'm probably on Twitter more than you are. You're probably on Instagram more than I am. But I keep seeing people talk about guys with online presence and like without it. And they're all like, they'll say that it's like a really good thing for a guy, especially with the girl, like women who they're interested in dating. They want the idea is that they want a guy without an online presence. Have you seen this?
I have not seen this.
It's like a guy that has no Instagram, no pictures online. That's the catch.
Girls are making it way too easy.
What do you mean?
Oh, so I just delete my Instagram and I could date you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
It is. That's a trick
statement type thing.
Tricky way to get them. It's just delete all your shit.
Yeah.
And then go on to Tinder and go, yeah, I mean, I've not been online really. But you'd have to hide all your shit probably because you got tons of stuff online.
Well, I don't appreciate that you think I would do this. I'm not going to change my shit for somebody.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. I think it's funny if you like start working with somebody in like the works, like the workforce, and they're like, I hate guys with online presences, and you just delete yours immediately.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have any Instagram, Twitter, or anything. But you're just staring.
It's very strange too for a girl to be sharing that on social media.
I see it all the time. It's usually joke format. They just say like, this guy, the guy doesn't have guys that don't have online presence. Guys that don't have that. Like they're saying it's a good thing.
Girls that don't have Snapchats. That's what I go for, dude.
Is it? With Snapchats is like younger though, right? Yeah, it skews younger.
Well,
no, people our age have Snapchat.
I don't view it that way. If okay, so I agree with you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for younger crowds.
Yeah.
If a girl that I'm trying to date has a Snapchat, that's a red flag.
Red flag, right?
Super red flag.
Yeah. It's like, what? I don't even know how to use Snapchat. That would make me feel like a boomer.
Who are you talking to, Dalia? I used to use Snapchat all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you just send a video that disappears?
You send messages that disappear. Yeah.
I don't understand.
And then if you have like a friend group that is on Snapchat, you could just like watch their stories basically.
Oh yeah. See, I'm such a boomer. I never got into stories even on Instagram. I don't even know how it works.
Yeah. So no, I'm not. And my fucking Tio Yolanda has a Snapchat, dude. I'm like, what are you doing on Snapchat? And she's just like to keep up with family too. It's like so weird.
The secretive Alarcons and their Snapchats. There's nothing saying that you guys even ever existed. It's all in Snapchat messages that disappear as soon as they're sent.
Well, you could save messages.
Oh, you can? I don't know, dude. Look at I have no idea. I never used
this is
it.
the Chris D'Elia clip.
Oh, fuck.
But no, you could save messages in the app where you like hold it down and it'll save like a message that you got.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, oh, really?
Yeah.
The only time I think I've said this on the show before, was I joined Snapchat because this woman told me that she would send me a naked picture if I did it. And she didn't. So then I just had Snapchat and no naked picture, and I tried to figure out how to do it. I think I friended some people, still no naked pics, So
you're asking friends of yours like, oh, you're on the naked picture app?
I should say who it was. They weren't a comedian. They were like a comedian adjacent, a singer. And I thought, oh, I'll join to get a naked photo. But she was like, LOL, I was kidding. I was like, well, how would I know that?
Yeah.
I thought you were serious.
I downloaded an app.
Yeah, like I went this far. You're going to meet me halfway? Can you send something?
Meet me halfway. Send me pictures of you nude.
No, I didn't badger. I just remember thinking like, oh, women lie. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I thought they would never lie. And then I'm standing there. This episode is going to sound like I'm kind of creepy. That's fine.
No, you're good. You watch F1 by yourself. That's not creepy.
Yeah. I don't, but I would if you didn't do stand up or comedy or podcasting, would you post online?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I have like a need for attention that'll never be satisfied.
I think if I didn't do stand up and podcasting, I would still post online, but it would be more like somebody in one of our Reddits where I don't have a real profile and I just do skits and bits, jokes, pranks, that kind of thing. Or maybe just every once in a while I'd post like a joke picture on my, private Instagram or whatever. Probably not Instagram, private Twitter, and read what other people said. I think that's probably what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, I had an Instagram before even doing comedy. I had Facebook. I had everything.
Did you have those things because someone told you to get them, or did you just get them?
I don't think about things too much, right?
Right. You don't remember.
I literally thought it was cool.
Ah.
And so like I started my Instagram and I did everything the same. Like I put the same fucking filter on it all, same border.
That's
every
cool.
photo. Yeah.
I wish I knew how to do that stuff. I don't even think about that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would like my Instagram sucks. I would go if I could go back in time. I would say, what's a filter? How do I border it or whatever you just said?
Mm-hmm.
I wish that was my Instagram.
It was just because I thought it was cool.
That's creative. It's artistic.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Facebook, when it started, my parents told me to get it. So I got it. I didn't have MySpace. I missed out on all of that. People MySpacing each other. I barely had AIM. When everybody had AIM and they would all of that. And I would not be able to figure out AIM. I might just be technologically not that
Yeah,
savvy.
I feel like you were you missed a lot of boats, but I grew up in California.
Sure.
I mean, I did have AIM, but nobody would talk to me on AIM. But I had MySpace.
Yeah.
Nobody really talked to me there either, but I thought MySpace was so cool and I would just fuck with my page all the time.
We went into the MySpace thing. You got in trouble. Your sister got in trouble or something.
Yeah.
You both got in trouble for how dare you have MySpace in my house?
Yeah. And then I got Facebook.
Yeah.
Because it went from you need to be in college to have Facebook to like, it's okay for everyone to have Facebook.
Yeah.
My sister was in college when it was the college thing. And I was like, what the fuck? I want a fucking Facebook. What the fuck? And then eventually it became available for everyone. And my sister did a fat eye roll to that because she's like, fuck, my brother's going to fucking just talk to me on Facebook now. Because I had no like legit friends. I was just like a mama's boy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, man, if only we could have had the mold of both of us. Because I had friends, but I didn't know what to do.
There you go.
When I was on Facebook, I remember years into it, somebody goes, man, remember those days when you could just get laid off Facebook? And I was like, what? You could message chicks on Facebook? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. And I like opened up my computer and they go, but not anymore, dude. It doesn't work anymore. I was like, what do you mean it doesn't work anymore? Oh, fuck. God damn it. I was so fucking mad. Every boat I missed. They were like, yeah, we fucked all the time on Facebook. And I was like, you fucked from Facebook? What the fuck? How? That's like every form of technology. It comes out, people find a way to fuck on it, and then they tell me. They're like, we're fucking all the time. I was like, you're fucking on whatever? AIM? You saw tits on AIM? I didn't see anything on AIM. I made a horrible screen name. I would talk to girls and nothing would ever happen.
Yeah, dude.
The legends were the people that met girls in different towns and shit.
I was Your Majesty.
So you didn't get any laid.
I wasn't trying to get laid, dude.
What do you mean you weren't trying to get laid?
I don't think I was trying to get laid.
What did you want?
Even when I lost my virginity, it kind of fell in my lap.
You lucky fuck.
Yeah, no.
I had to kill for that.
A friend of mine was like, I really like you a lot. A girl. And then
That's
I was
awesome.
like, Ty, I don't really feel the same way.
Oh.
And then she was like, she was crying. So I was like, this is so weird already off jump.
Yeah.
I was smoking weed, smoked like a bong load or whatever. And then we went inside and we were watching one of the game shows, either Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whatever, let's just have sex. And then I kissed her and then we went upstairs and fucked. And then, yeah, dude, that was how I lost my virginity. I was looking at myself in a mirror when losing my virginity.
Damn.
Like not American Psycho status, but like, I was like, this is weird. Because I had already seen American Psycho.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
That I'm looking at myself in the mirror while fucking.
Damn, that's crazy. With me, I was at the Addison Improv and virginity, dude. I lost my virginity to Amazon Digital Circus because it just happened a few days ago.
Amazon Digital Circus?
Oh, fuck, dude. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
I'm fucking Schaub, bruh. Scoop up to a bag.
But it
bitch.
kind of just fell in my lap. Like I wasn't really. And then after I lost my virginity, I was like, okay, I need this all the time.
Really? So it kind of flipped a switch. He became the Mac that you are
I'm exaggerating
today.
Yeah.
Gerardo Alarcon.
Mm-hmm.
You started taking names.
Mm.
I'm doing Callan. You were a man. You had man tears. Did you cry when you lost your virginity?
No.
Like it was a legit question. No.
No.
What if you said yes?
I was like,
what if you said yes like you said no? Yes. But sorry, go ahead.
it was an amazing experience for sure.
I bet. That's kind of crazy that she was like, I like you so much. I'm not sure that ever happened to me.
Right.
I mean, convince women.
I was like, whatever. And then we just became fuck buddies basically. And then we stopped seeing each other.
Well, I mean, sounds like a best case scenario to me.
Yeah.
As long as she wasn't hurt or something. But I'm sure it was sort of painful to have a guy be like, I like you.
It's kind of manipulative to be like in a friend group and then like,
oh,
you know what I mean?
She was doing the fucking friend zone thing, or you were friend zoning her, but not
Basically.
on purpose.
I mean, no, we were all part of a friend group.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I like you. And I'm like, I don't feel the same, you know?
Right.
I'm going to school. I've got responsibilities right now. I got to get smoked weed every day, dude.
Right.
How can I smoke weed every day if I'm fucking trying to please you?
Right. I'm not ready to be a family man.
And then like the friend group's going to be weird.
Yeah, it fucks up the friend group. You all
And
go
then
to find out together.
Come to find out, her sister was fucking my friend, dude.
Oh.
It's very funny.
So she wanted to have like a fucking start a town, an Eddington.
Well, I mean, no, I don't think anyone knew until after we all stopped fucking.
The sisters didn't even know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Whoa.
But yeah, I knew that my buddy was getting laid.
Yeah.
Because we found out.
Yeah.
But and then he kept fucking her for like years.
Whoa. As a fuck buddy, or they were going out?
I think as a fuck buddy. I don't know if it was like parasitic from any end, but
Your whole friend group is just fuck buddies. We were a friend group. Yeah, we friended each other all the time.
And then that girl I lost my virginity with, one time we went to her mom's house because her parents were separated.
Yeah.
And we went to her mom's house and her mom had 100-year-old bed. I didn't know this before. Right. And her mom was out of town or something. And we were having sex in that bed because she didn't have a bed there.
Sure.
And we broke the 100-year-old bed.
Oh, man.
And I realized I didn't know it was 100 years old until after we broke it. And she's like, this is an antique. I'm like, why are we having sex in an antique?
She's horny, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's definitely not thinking smart.
Yeah.
An old ass bed. It wasn't making all crazy noises.
No, it
It's
just
just old.
smashed down. And then when the mom got home, we were like, we were wrestling.
Did she believe that?
No, I don't think we really said that. I think she knew. She knew.
She's like, you guys fucked on my 100-year-old bed.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking Cesar Chavez's bed.
That was
We boned.
Shakespeare's bed.
William Shakespeare. Ever heard of him? Way to
And
go, Shakespeare.
That her mom was the lady that was huge and did the splits all the time. That's when I wanted to learn how to do the splits.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
She saw her bed was broken. She's like, God damn it, do the splits.
Dude, she would literally, we would all be smoking weed in the backyard and she would literally just come outside and hit the splits high because she was getting high inside.
Damn.
And then we'd all be like, yo! And then she would get back up and go inside.
It's like, how do you keep your family together? Well, marijuana and the splits mainly, so it doesn't get too crazy.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up because they were not together.
Oh, fuck. Well, she can't keep anything together. Her life, her marriage, her bed,
Her legs.
her legs.
Yeah.
She's not a together person.
Yeah, dude, that was a weird family. Weird, crazy family.
Well, do we have any voicemails?
I doubt it, dude. Nobody even
I
listens
don't think-
anymore,
yeah,
dude.
I don't think, yeah.
People say that they listen to the end, and then I'm like, oh, really, dude?
Comment if you listened all the way to the end. And also the endocrine.
What? The endo?
The endocrine.
What is
You
it?
were seeing a dodontic,
Oh, endodontic.
R2D2,
All right, we do have one. It's probably the guy.
Optimus. You're seeing an Optimus Prime or a Megatron.
Yo, what happened to 1 minute fucking voicemails, dude?
He's
All right,
back.
Here we go. Oh,
The following message was sent from the future, October 4th, 2025. Beep. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Hitler's on a stand-up tour far away, where the age of consent is lower. You know he's gonna flex his 50 shades of gray on some chick who's barely legal for what he will show her. Diddler's gonna play around on his wife.
okay.
Yeah, sure as he boards his intercontinental flight. He's careful with the moves he's making. His bank account's not taking any dents. Self-conscious of the years he's reeling in. And the girl's virginity he's stealing. So Diddler's gonna check into his hotel suite and order up some extra towels.
Shrimp
After
scampi.
the show, there's at the meet and greet. He'll invite one back to probe her ovaries and bowels. Cause
I don't
Diddler's
wanna
gonna play
lose your
around
love
on
tonight.
his
What's that song?
wife. Yeah, Delia's gonna cheat on her tonight. It's international overseas. Don't count it, does what he please. Count on it, he's
Dude,
gonna
1 minute.
cheat on his wife. Oh really? Already cheat on his wife.
I mean, you don't need to hold the nose
But
that long.
will he
I like the end.
Jesus Christ.
The one that I'll say about that guy is that the music that he picks, I do like the songs for the most. It reminds me of like the beginning or the end of an Adam Sandler movie because it's always those like 80s songs.
Yeah.
And I do like that song. I forget who does it. Like,
I wanna lose your
yeah, they're like a
love
one-hit wonder, I think, right?
tonight.
Like Fast
I don't even know.
something. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I don't know. Great song. Never heard it. See you next week.
Oh. Later.